teachers there now, it's not like the teachers that was there during the time we were there. Like I say, when we were there, it was just like one great big family, and the teachers knew everybody. All them students, you could go down the hall. That teacher down that hall can say, "Chauncey, get to your class. Why you're not there?" They knew the students, and the family members, like the parents, they was there 24/7. Anything that happened that was going on, all the teacher had to do was call. The parent was right there, and guess what? The parent took not the student's word, took the teacher's word, and you weighed that thing out. 9 times out of 10, it was always the student that was in the wrong. But it's like it was just a big family, and it's not like that now.
It's nothing like that. High school is kind of like, it's in clusters, like in groups. Like, if you didn't, most of the people that I know either went to middle school with me or I knew them when I was little. So the school is like, I don't even know most of my school.
Well, all the students, we knew everybody, and we pretty much did things together. And for instance, it's like if I had a study period, go to show you how the teachers, they was with the students, and they knew what the students could do and what they couldn't do. Like if I had a study period and my teacher had to go do something else, they would call and ask that other teacher, "Do you have anybody on the study period now that they can come and watch this class until I go run and do such and such a thing?" A lot of times I went to stay in a class while one of my teachers had to go and take care of some business, and that's just the relationship we had, so it was.
Did y'all went to a lot of like events, like football games and basketball games?
Yeah, we went to. Oh, they supported them. Our parents and stuff went to the basketball games, the football games. They were there. We were in the stand. That's right.
High school is kind of the same. They support football, basketball, like the main sports, but like sports like baseball, track is not really.
They supported all of it. Basketball, and then like the ones that played sports, the parent, they will be there and they will bring other people. "I want you to come see my child, come do this," and you couldn't hardly get a seat. That's right. So it was big then. It was big, especially when they played McKinley. It was big. McKinley and Scholarville could not get along. They didn't get along, and pretty much so Capital also. They didn't too much, but they were Capital and Scholarville was much better to get along than McKinley and Scholarville. They didn't want to get along. It's the same way now.
I had McKinley versus Scholarville basketball game. The line was like all the way back to our auditorium.
What? McKinley and Scholarville. Well, it's still the same. It was a big thing. McKinley and Scholarville. Just like Grambling and Southern, it was a big thing back then. But it was just one, it was like the school, like one big family. And you didn't want your teacher to call home because you knew you was going to get it. I don't care if you was in 12th grade. You didn't want the teacher to call home, And then the teachers was if we had problems, we knew we could go to our teachers and talk to our teachers in confidence. And they would ask us, "Do I need to talk to your parent? Do we need to bring your parent in on it?" If we said, "No, I just felt like I needed to talk to you," and then that was between us, and they would help us work it out. So that was a big thing too.
Nothing to like.
Oh, wow. Wow. And then like Mr. Davis could tell you that too, because he was there during the time I was there too. Howard Davis. He graduated like in '64, but he was, he was a big fan. He played basketball.
Yeah.
Great boy. Played basketball.
They told us He played basketball when he became our principal.
Yeah, he played basketball. Everybody was going to see Howard Davis. Oh yeah, he played basketball. He was good. And then he left and he went to Grambling. When he finished, he went to Grambling. I'm sorry to hear that it's not the same. It's not like a big family.
No, not even close.
Why? Everybody knew each other. The food was marvelous. You knew on Mondays you was gonna have red beans and rice, cornbread. You was gonna have all of that. It was marvelous. Hot meals. And I'm not just saying that because my aunt was in the kitchen too, but and you could go back and say, I don't have enough. Can I get some more? If all those kids ate, you could go back and you can get in line and get you some more food to eat. Huh? Oh, I am too hurt. Golly, we knew we had a good hot lunch every day. Every day.
People barely eat lunch at our school. Like, unless you had the after-school activity, they don't really eat lunch at our school.
And you know, some of the kids that went to Scotlandville and they were going to Southern, on lunch break, they would come to Scotlandville during our lunch break and come over there to eat. Just how good the food was. That's right. And just how good it was. And they were bringing kids from off Southern campus with them, some of the people that they went to class with, that they had, met and everything. They would come over on lunch break and eat lunch with them, in the cafeteria. The food was good. Good and hot. That's right. Wow. That's it. Now, our principal was Mr. Patty, and the assistant principal was Mr. Thompson. And the funny thing about it, those kids, they knew that if they did something, they knew Mr. Thompson was going to get behind the assistant principal, they would run up the stairs because they knew he couldn't go up the stairs. He had some kind of problem and he could never go up the stairs. But he knew who they were, and he would get them to the office, and Mr. Patty, they would take care of it in the office, But we had a good school.
Now, our assistant principal and principal, they know everybody by heart. Mr. Davis and, I don't think he's our assistant principal, but a man named Mr. Huggins.
Phil Huggins from Cheneyville.
Yes, ma'am.
Grew up with him.
Yeah, he know everybody by heart. Like, you can, look at the back of your head and
say,
tell who you
so
are.
just what? Yeah. No, Phil, yeah, we close friends too. I grew up in Cheneyville with them. And but I thought Phil had he had retired. He had retired. Yes, indeed. And then tell you who else went to Scotlandville too, that used to be the principal at Marydale, McManus. Miss McManus, when she left, Howard took over. Mr. Davis took over.
Oh, that was before I came.
That was before you came, yeah. She went. She was a student there. She's the principal at Baker High now, I think.
Oh.
But yeah, those was the good old days. And you mean to tell me it's not the same? Okay, baby.